Hey, sorry I'm a little late, you guys. Putting a kid to bed and getting everything ready. I'm about to sit down and click go, and I spill my whole glass of water all over the thing, and had to clean that up. So we're going to be doing some live mystical readings tonight. That can include tarot, oracle, personal development stories, channeling, wherever spirit leads us. So while I get things ready, tell me where you guys are watching from. We've got Kelly, Moons, Laurie, Dallin, Anna. I am outside of Salt Lake City in Utah. So that's where I hail from. Oh, I forgot. I have to click a thing over here to make this public, or the system has a cow. Let's see. Marisa, Vicky, Donna, San, Larive, let me know where you guys are watching from. Let's see. Let me fix this. Make this public. We're in multiple places. Let me know how you guys are doing as we get ready here. How this works, if you've never seen me before, if you want to donate for your question to get answered, that puts you at the front of the line. My Cashapp is here. Or if you're over here, it's in the description along with all the options. Or if you'd like to donate because you appreciate your reading, that is well appreciated too. So, okay. All the things. Where are you guys watching from? Catherine, Leo, Aaron, Letha, Fair Mama, Amber, Rose. How are you guys doing tonight? Oh, I always bring all my decks because most of the time when I'm doing something, Spirit tells me to go grab another specific deck, and I have to tra-la-la through the house to go get it for you guys when I'm like, let me just have it all right here. Let me know if the sound is good, please, especially over here, because I know this camera has a funky mic. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, let me know how the sound is, please. Okay. All right. Sound is good, sound, thanks. Grilled cheese, what does spirit sound like? Well, for me, how I channel, it's usually visuals. If you've never seen me before, most of my messages come through as visuals. A storyline that plays out that I can see and describe, like watching a movie in my head. Sometimes I hear specific words. Sometimes I have smells that come through, or physical sensations, pains, especially like throughout chakras and things like that. But as far as like what spirit sounds like, I wouldn't give it a specific sound. But then again, there's other channelers that hear a lot more than me. Okay, for example, we're all different. Thanks for your question. Perfect. Brianna William. Tonight readings are based on donation, but if you want to ensure to have one, my Cashapp is up here in my namesake, and it's whatever you feel to contribute. It's all appreciated. Sarah Sylver has a big decision to make by Wednesday. Oh boy. Now I'm going to have to message you later, dear, to chat. Okay, before we get to that, everyone, let's take a deep breath. Just a minute. I didn't connect before I turned the cameras on. Hang on. Oh, okay. Wahahaha. Yes. Sarah's this big scenario, the one you've been telling me about for years. Or does it work? I need my personal curiosity to be piqued. Okay, Sarah's sweetie. All right, dear. I'm seeing from the Barbie movie when Barbie and Ken are leaving. Is it Barbie Land? I don't know. Wherever they live. They're leaving. Something. Whoa. That one's sticking too. All right. First we have the Four of Wands in reverse, Sarah, and the Sun. Oh, the Empress. And, well, that was it. Okay. Are you finally going to choose you, dear? Whatever it is, these scenarios. Okay, so the Sun was in the middle. Empress on this side, this is you. Four of Wands over here. This is like your whole household falling apart. This is the blazing sun of glory, can be good or bad. Too much sun creates a desert. A beautiful new sun creates love, light, growth, warmth, healing. And this is you over here, Empress, the epitome of the divine feminine. You have to choose yourself. Whatever the best decision is for you is the choice you need to make, because your household's only going to fall apart if you don't. And they want me to say, remember, choosing the best for you is also best for your son. Okay? It's financial. It's financial! Yeah. Whatever you feel is the best choice for you. Not the business, not the market, not your marriage, for you. And your posterity. Okay? Let me know how that helped. That's what it feels like. All right. I know what you meant by that too. That hit both ways. I know! That's what I first thought of. When I see this, what I always think of when I see your name, dear. But anyway, we can talk later about that. Thanks for, thanks for being here. Okay, let me scroll a bit. Whoa, where are you guys from? Let's see. Trish 1387. Trish 1387. Will you get divorced? All right. If this is the first time you guys have ever seen me, I don't just straight up do yes or no. I don't play that game. I share what comes through and what I'm guided to pull. Because usually what we need to hear is not always just straight up yes or no, or what we want to hear. That's what I do. Okay. Trish 1387. This is the goddess Persephone of inexperience. Persephone was taken advantage of until she decided to take care of herself. So it feels like the answer to your question about getting divorced is you've got to take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself in the marriage, or however that relationship is, if you don't feel supported to take care of yourself, it's only going to end in, it's going to be painful. It's going to be painful. But if that means walking away is the best way to take care of yourself, even though you're inexperienced, that's okay. You have to take care of yourself. Okay? Let me know how that helped. Thank you for the likes. Okay. The Anthony 7732. Anthony on YouTube. Will your investments pay off or not, and when? What kind of investments are they? I need to know if they're like physical investments, like property, or if it's like just digital. Anthony. Whoa. All right. Anthony, we have the Four of Pentacles reverse. They want us to read that one. Greediness, envy, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, self-protect, self-centered, delay, obstacles, loss. Will your investments pay off? Okay, now we have the Queen of Cups for Anthony. Compassion, comfort, calm, nurturance, healing, emotional stability, intuitive, caring. All right, and then like 3 flipped over. So that's what we will take. We have the Knight of Wands, energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, fearless, movement, impulsiveness, charming, sexy, unpredictable, strength, reverse, lack of strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, and pride. And then we have 3 of Swords right there, which is like the crux. Heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, loss, depression, betrayal, disloyalty, delays, upset, confusion. It feels like, Anthony, your intent here is really good because you have this healthy feminine and this vibrant masculine energy in this whole scenario. Whether that's just you by yourself or that's you and a partner, it doesn't matter. That is healthy. But with strength reverse and 3 of Swords, it feels like whatever you're investing so much time into it feels like it's not going to pay off. It's digital. I heard change, count the change, and then I'm hearing like, I'm seeing those machines at like parks and fairs where you put a penny in and you pay a dime to smash it and it smashes Disneyland on it or whatever. That's what I'm seeing. Anthony, it feels like your intention here is better used in a different kind of investment because you're gonna lose what little you've got or gain very little or like not want to appreciate it anymore. You're gonna feel weak from it. You're gonna feel like you're betraying yourself or the market betrayed you. Like, you need to change it. Explore. I heard explore. Look at other options. Whatever your digital thing is, look at other options. And that means not like just different currencies or stocks, but like if you're in Forex, not just a different currency, but a totally different type. Still digital though, it feels. Maybe NFTs. I don't know if that's your jam, but that's what's coming through, sir. Let me know how that helped. Sarah Norris would love a card. Love it. All my favorite people here. Whoop. Let's see. Thank you for the roses. Sam Abbott. Will you find someone right for you? All right, Sam, we have the Hermit reverse on the bottom here. So it feels like you are putting yourself out there or desiring to, not sitting on your heels anymore, not hiding. Okay, they don't want that deck anymore. Now they want my animal deck. So it's an itty bitty travel deck, but it's super fun because it's got all these little creatures in it. Will Sam find someone right for them? I'm seeing a watch, pocket watch. I heard timepiece. The watch is on chains that and I saw this, there's a scene in oh, come on. I'm not in my air energy again, guys, so words escape me. Mary Poppins, the new Mary Poppins movie, when they're in the ceramic bowl at the concert or the show, and there's that fox guy that's the bad guy, and he has this pocket watch, and it's like a symbol that the youngest boy sees and lines up with the banker. Anyway, I'm seeing that. And we have Elephant Spirit. Says, learn from the past, time. You need to look back at all your significant relationships, Sam, and see how they have progressed or not. Have they gotten better in general over time? You don't have to have like a string of bows to look at. It could be 2 relationships, but have they gotten better? Do you feel like you have gotten better as a person in communicating, in supporting your partner, in even your own self-love practices? Because there's a kernel of what you need to know in where you've already been. Because if that pattern hasn't changed, if it's just the same crappy person on repeat every time, it's not them. It's where you get to work on and heal. If you can see how they have gotten better over time, your partners, then that means you two are growing. But they want you to look back first before you can look forward. We always meet the right person that we need at the time to help us grow, even if it's a shitty person. Like, I will attest to that. But that's where to go, okay? Let me know how that helps, Sam. Misty, thank you. Is that a hippo? Love it. Okay, thanks. Angela Williams, what do you need to know about career and love? Let's see if they'll answer both. Angela Williams. These readings are based on donation tonight, you guys. My Cashapp is here in the description or over here in the description. There's Venmo and PayPal too, if that works better for you. I heard Canada can do Venmo now. Is that true? Anyway, excited for you guys. Anyway, if you want to ensure you get a reading, I'd appreciate a donation. That's based on whatever amount you give. Other than that, anything is deeply appreciated. Angela Williams. We have the Mercury card. Where did I put those away? We're not done. Whoa, see? What did I tell you? We're not done. Then we have the air element card. And this one over here is we have the sign of Leo. All right, these two are career, and this one is relationships, so we'll start here. Angela, you're not speaking up about something that you know really well. You're not in the right room. You're not in the right environment or with the right people that are ready to hear that. I heard test the water though. Test it out. Like the ideas you have, the things you're brainy about that you know could make better or that you'd want to do with your career, like test it out in your current work environment. Speak up or differently. Change your language. Change your posture. I hate the cliche of this book, but you ever read that book Lean In by Cheryl what's-her-face? She used to be like the CEO of Facebook. This is like 15, 20, way back at the beginning. 15 years ago? 10 years ago? I don't know. Lean in as in not play the boys' game, but change how you carry yourself when you communicate. If that doesn't work when you test those waters, try an entirely different career setting, job setting. I'm seeing you at a career fair. Is that what they are? Booths where you can go around and give resumes, but like talking to people. But it's not a fair like at colleges or the ATC or the local whatever business groups. It's like a fair it's like a non-traditional one. It's not like the ones that they put on by the government agencies. It's not traditional. It's slightly different. I can't quite put my finger on it. But that is career. Love, we have the Leo sign. Shine brighter. Like, whatever lights you up that you love about yourself, let that come out. It's supposed to be seen. It's going to be seen. And someone's going to love you for it. I heard snatch you up. And I'm seeing things like like dancing on tables, and not that I'm suggesting you have to do that, but just putting yourself out there more, not beyond who you are, like not compromising who you are, but just allowing that to shine forth better. That's what I'm seeing, Angela. Let me know how that helped. Hey, Grace! How are you? So, Grace, it is starting to like snow and get cold here. Is it finally warm there for you? Springtime? Love it. Oh, Carrie Ann. Yes, I'll come back. Thank you for telling me that, Sarah. I'll come back and do Carrie Ann. Let's see. Renee! What does Spirit need you to know? Okay. Renee on TikTok. What does Spirit need? I need you to know. Something with this. And something with this. I put it on my tree. Did you guys see? Oh, yeah, that was fun. Hang on, I need to plug in my phone before it dies because, you know, technology. All right. Renee, put your name there so I see it. Okay. There's like this I felt this really tight energy like down in my sacral that lasted for a moment. So that may have something to do with all of this. Renee. Ooh. Okay, take this first one. Speaking of more Leos, maybe the theme tonight will be Leo because now we have the full moon in Leo, Renee, and it says don't let pride get in your way. What does Renee need to know? Ten of Cups. I know these white ones you can't see very well, but okay, I'm seeing like a thread through your heart, Renee. It feels like there's this tiny little thread of slightly bitter pride energy of like, I'm not doing that. I'm not forgiving that person. I'm not going there. I'm not going first. Because there's been pain, there's been resentment, which is fine. like, we get it. But it feels like that is the last little thing, and I'm seeing like a doctor pull a thread out from stitches after the wound has healed, and they pull the thread out. That is the last little thing to heal whatever big something is going on, because 10 of Cups right here, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot better after you do. And now my throat just got, did you hear how that just got froggy? Deep in the sacral, it feels feminine, like something towards a sister or a mother or a best friend. Because it feels maternal. Yeah. But it's like but the thread isn't like black. It's not dark. It's gold. Because that's like the last little precious one you can't miss lit up, right? Because it's going to repair whatever this wound was for you. I heard abundantly after you just let this prideful thing that you're still hanging on to. Oh. Yeah, I asked in my mind, okay, but what does she need to, like, make peace with someone? Or, like, what does she specifically need to do to pull that thread out? And they're leaving it blank. Like, they're not telling me because they want you to figure that out, or you're already going to know. And I think it has something to do with speaking, because my throat is froggy now. Okay. Oh. Let me know how that helped, dear. Okay. All right. Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann. Yay to the tree. Yes. The weather's all over the place. You have cold, Grace. Warm 1 minute, cold the next. I know. Here, I went on a walk today. I had a hoodie and like fleece coat, or well, jacket, coat, in between coat. Over top of that, I have my son in his stroller in his winter coat and like wrapped up in his blanket, because like walking away, the sun was behind us. It was cold. Turning around, coming back home, it was in our face. I was sweating by the end. Hot and cold at the same time. I know. All right. Carrie Ann, did you... Sarah, where did you say... I thought I saw it. You said you... And then I said I would come back to it. Now I'm not seeing it. Oh, here. Donating for Carrie Ann to have reading. Carrie Ann, what do you want to know? And now I'm looking, and I don't see anything from Carrie Ann. Hearing your name. Yeah, we're talking about you. Okay, let me know your question. I'll come back. Okay. Let me scroll up just a bit. Snow in here? Well, yeah. Tops of the mountains have snow, but it hit like southern Utah more than here. It was weird. Yeah. They're up by Alta, I think. Dennis Edwards. Dennis Edwards, what do you need to know? Hello, Samantha and Edita? All right, Dennis Edwards. All right, Dennis, something feels slimy. Like as if I had a lizard wrapped around, like, on my throat and chest. Like a pet lizard, but the ones that, like, of the rainforest kind that are always wet. Kind of slimy. Or snakes that live in the rainforest that are wet and slimy. I don't know. That's what came to me. Dennis. All right, Dennis, we have fire element, the part of fortune card, and then also the 5th house of creativity. So these are all astrological aspects. What is your thing you freaking love to do that you're passionate about? Even if it's weird, you need to do it because you have the fire, the drive, the desire. It says desire right there, to be creative with it. It brings you childlike joy. It gives you a sense of, like, when you get lost doing something fun, hobby, project type things, but you can use it for monetary gain. Like, whatever that is, use it. That fun thing you like to do, turn it into a side hustle or a small business, or start exploring how you can make money with it and still enjoy it. Not to, like, force it into a business setting and then you, like, start to hate it because it becomes only about money. No, it's meant to bring an increase for you of sustenance, prosperity, and gain. Something you love to do, like, do that. This is your push. This is like the sign. All right. Let me know how that helped, Dennis. Let me scoot over here. Hi, Paul. And okay, I have a question here, but there's like no name. There's just like a period on the user. Put your name in. I gotta know like a bit of a name. Let's see. Whitney Steiner. Hello, Whitney. What does November hold for you regarding love? Let's see. While we wait for this to drop for Whitney, these readings are based off donation tonight. They're well appreciated. If you want to ensure a reading, my Cashapp's in there, and then in the description over here is all the things. It goes a long way, so thank you. Whitney, take a deep breath, dear. All right, Whitney, I saw a little girl that had like long braided hair, playing jump rope and doing little, she's like 10. It's like those silly, dumb little games where we had a rhyme that we would say and we'd follow along with, is that charging? Yeah, okay. Like a hop or a skip, or and then turn in a circle and wave your arms and jump 3 times. Like these little like sing-songy game riddle things that kids do, or we kind of did when we were younger, that made no sense. She's doing that with a jump rope and a skip it. Did you ever have a skip it? I did. Oh, that's a story. Okay. Whitney, we have the North Node. It says life's purpose. What does November hold for you regarding love? You need to get out of your comfort zone just a little bit. And then we also have the water element card for Whitney. You need to figure out how you want to feel with your next partner. And this isn't feel like, oh, I want to feel supported and loved and happy. Like, no, this is different than the basics. This is, all right, now we have Virgo, and it says, I analyze, or dig deep. Spirit wants you to ponder and take a little intentional time, write it out, deciding the more intricate details of how you feel with a partner. This isn't, oh, I feel, they make me feel loved, they make me feel beautiful, sex is great. No, this is like, I feel supported in my purpose with my person. I'm never scared to share how I feel when I'm scared, because I know that they're going to support me. I don't feel judged by my partner based off of how much money we make, or how I look, or where we live, or who my friends are. Things like that. It feels like irregardless of November or the next step or what's coming, that is the next step for you to help this process along. Okay? Let me know how that helped, Whitney. Okay. Carrie Ann, did you put your thing in here? Let's see. All right. Scroll down. Just whatever comes through. Okay. No worries. This deck for you. You don't have to have a question, which is totally fine. It can be open. Carrie Ann Douglas. Okay, I saw blueberry pie in my mind, and we have temperance on the bottom. Did you lose a recipe recently? Or you went to try and find an old, I'm seeing you in the kitchen and you're looking around for like an old recipe book or something you made when you were little, or that your mom made. It's like pie, a pie recipe. All right, we have the Empress reverse. Let's read that. Creative block, selfish, impatient, codependent, inaction, lack of focus, indecisive, overwhelmed, anxiety, anxiety. You don't have to live up to a standard that you thought you understood as a little girl. You were never meant to measure yourself against whatever motherly influences you had growing up. Now we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. Disharmony, misalignment, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized group conflict. Spirit, I need more information on that. Whoa, here we go. Yeah. And now we have the Ten of Cups, upright, divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family, contentment. Yeah, Carrie Ann, it just feels like a standard or a bar that was never meant to be set, that it feels like you're trying to still hold yourself to, because it appears to, you like if you met that standard, you would feel good about yourself, or finally like achieve this vibrant energy that you saw in this mother figure as when you were little, but it's not what you thought it was. Okay, Spirit, what can Carrie Ann do with that? Like, can we give her a little more? What's some... Now we have the Page of Wands reverse. lack of direction, delays, procrastination, creating conflict, poor communication, bad news, instability. I heard burn the book. You need to take this metaphorical recipe book or book of standards that you feel like you haven't reached, and you need to literally destroy them emotionally. Write your own, because it's only harming you. Reverse it. Get a fresh, new, clean notebook and start listing standards that you want to hold to yourself because you chose them, not anyone else. Not out of shame or guilt or expectations. Standards that lift you and help you feel inspired and motivated to be the best version of you. But not out of stress or strain or force. Okay? Oh. Start there. Let me know how that helped, dear. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Whitney. Appreciate it. Okay. Paul Schultz. Is Jessica going to contact you soon and ask to reconnect? Paul Schultz on TikTok. Is Jessica gonna reconnect? Spirit, which deck should there? I'm seeing a broken ring in my mind, like or not a ring, but like just a straight up circle with a chunk missing out of it, and then water pouring off of it. Maybe this deck. I don't think they want cards for you at all, but that's okay. We will keep going with it. It's weird because it's like the moon, where you see those like AI images of the moon and there's like flowers falling off of it or water falling off of it. It's like that. But it's also like a circle that reminds me just of like the rings from like the Olympic rings. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse on the bottom. Okay, Spirit, what does that mean for Paul? Oh my word. Now I'm hearing that little song from a cartoon. It's like a mouse. I don't know. And he sings, "There'll be food around the corner for me." Okay, Spirit, what does that have to do with anything at all? If you didn't know, they like to give me like all these far out visuals and make me figure out how to put them together 10 minutes later. But that's okay. Right? We got all the time in the world. Because time don't exist, right? Alright. Now we have the Ten of Swords reverse. Paul. Yes. It feels like she will. She's working through something. That's the water falling off the broken circle. Something is draining. Something is, she's processing, working through until her circle is complete. So there's no more like emotional spillage. And it has but it's right around the corner. And Ten of Swords reverse is like worries over. So yeah, it feels like she will. She's just got to work through some stuff a little bit. But not very long. 3 weeks, maybe, give or take. Things change. Times shift. Let me know how that helps. Okay. Edward Holland, hello. Perfect. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, good night. It's like midnight for you, right? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, you guys are chatting. Here we go. Susan Ermold. Am I saying that right? Susan Edwards. Susan Edwards. What do you need to know? If this has been helpful to you guys at all tonight, in the descriptions I have my Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal for donations that are greatly appreciated. Okay, Susan Edwards on Facebook. Alright, I felt like a little minor kick to the gut, like right underneath my sternum, like where you do the Heimlich, that spot you have to hook under. Susan, what does Susan need to know? All right, we have the full moon, and it says surrender to the divine. And then we have the full moon eclipse that says conclusions are within reach. Whatever is yanking you around, Susan, yeah, like fish hooking, whatever you feel dragged around or punched in the gut by, you have to let it play its course so that it can complete itself, finish, conclude. It's big and heavy and painful, rare, sucks, but it's like, okay, going with the fish hook, I'm seeing like a fish that's been caught, it's still alive, but the fisherman is just holding it down to take the hook out of its mouth so it can throw it back. Okay? Whatever this thing yanking you around, it's gonna be removed. It's not gonna kill you. You have to just let it happen, because when we don't resist our circumstances, there's no negative energy of force keeping it present. Oh, so surrender so that it can complete itself. Yeah. Man, I can feel that. I might have to use like my massage gun there later, because, oh, damn. Okay. It was a grandma's recipe. Blueberry. Carrie Ann. Holy cow. I didn't see that earlier. Man. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hi, Loretta. You're welcome, Paul. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right. Loretta Riddle. Will son's relationship work? Your son? Will it son's relationship? Your son's. Okay. They want you to ask yourself why you're asking in the first place. Let's see. Yeah, I can still feel that in my goodness. I might be there until I go to bed. Okay. Loretta. You ever see, we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom for Loretta. Oh man, what's that movie I watched a few months ago? There's a scene from an old movie that I can't remember now the name of it. Oh. An Affair to Remember, maybe? No. I think it was Rock Hudson. It's from like the 50s or something. Anyway, the end scene at the very end of the movie is the girl is paralyzed, waist down. And the guy she met on the ship that's been trying to find her, or didn't meet up with her when they intended to for like a year, finally figures out where she lives. And he comes into her place. And he doesn't realize why she couldn't like meet him all that time ago, because she's actually paralyzed. She never wanted to tell him. She didn't want to. She's embarrassed. And at the very end, he finally figures it out. It's like a sad, happy scene. All right, and now we have the 7 of Pentacles. Your son wants it, but you don't know if she really does. It feels good. It feels like if he continues to... So let me read the words on this card for you specifically. Long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, investment, sustainable results. And in that movie I just described, he kept looking for her. So it feels like this relationship, if your son keeps putting in the effort, even when he may feel lost or it's over, or like his following his heart is only going to help this relationship. It feels like it feels good. Like, oh, I put that away. Is there anything else for Loretta? And it may just be like, if they do end the relationship or break up, like it may come back around. Because I'm seeing paths crossing multiple times. Yeah. Can someone tell me the name of that movie? It's gonna bug me now. All right. She's 14 years older than him? Wow. Okay. That's what I got for you. Hope it helps, Loretta. That's, so he's 22. So that means she's 36. Wow. Yeah, you're welcome. Who knows? After so long, like, age doesn't matter. Let's see. That's interesting. I don't know. Thank you for asking. Yep, you're welcome. Hi, Kylie. Okay. Sue Lynn. Yes, I have time. It's only 10 p.m. here. Question about work. Yes. What does Sue Lynn need to know about work? Oh, now we have Renee over here. We've got multiple regular Renees. I'm going to have to remember who is who. Sue Lynn. All right, Sue Lynn. This is the Grand Trine card. And it says blessings. I'm seeing you work like in a circle, these multiple different positions or roles that you have, like at the job, or different departments or different projects, and you're like working on all of them because you're that skilled or that talented, or you love it, you're that good at it. It's time to ask for a raise. I heard time for a raise. All right, now I see you like making a chart and writing details down. Like they want you to kind of like outline what you're doing, the impact that's having on the workplace or the bottom line, or however stuff gets measured at your job. We have the Venus card, and then also Earth element came out, and it says stability. Whenever you have this conversation, like with your boss or the higher ups, whoever you have to talk to, come from a place of excitement and like heart-centered about how you care about everything that you work on, that you do, and how it supports everyone else or everything so much, rather than the perspective of, okay, we're going to go hard nose head to head with the boss and say, look, this is the industry standard and these are the stats and this is what I'm actually being paid, and you need to fix this gap. No, not bitchy. Come at it from a way of like, hey, I've been here, I don't know how long you've been there, but I've been here this long and this is what I'm doing, and this is how everything has become more supported and more stable and more blessed, and I would love to see that reflected in my pay. What do we need to do here to create that? Oh man, and I heard have the conversation without any expectations. Okay. But this Grand Trine card of blessings, it's when a Grand Trine is in the sky when 3 planets line up in 180 degrees from each other to form an equilateral triangle. And it's like things click into place. That's what's happening here. Okay. Let me know how that helped. Hello, Sarah Jean. All right, here we go. Hannah Gray, will you reconnect with AJ? Let's see. Will Hannah reconnect with AJ? Hello, Chrissy. Where are you guys watching from? I'm in northern Utah, outside of Salt Lake City. In the States. 10 p.m. here on a Monday night. Hannah. Will Hannah reconnect with AJ? You need to throw pennies in a fountain over your shoulder, make a wish. What's the rhyme that goes with that? No, it's a different one. Find a penny, pick it up, all the day you'll have good luck. There's a rhyme about making a wish too. All right, and now we have the Hermit for Hannah. Hermit. He's in hiding. It feels like he doesn't want to be found, or he doesn't want to be contacted. Okay. Why? Or what else? What else? Spirit for Hannah. You ever watch the show Emily in Paris? Like, I'm seeing all sorts of scenes from that. This latest season where she actually goes to Rome. Yeah, and she just, like, tours everywhere. Loves it all. Okay, Spirit, what does that mean? You need to, okay, while AJ is hermiting, you need to send out, hold the vibe that if you want to reconnect with him, you hold that, but you need to not let it stop you from still exploring, meeting new people, going to new places, traveling, fusing your work into your creative endeavors, bringing your ideas into new locations and awesome places. That doesn't mean to, like, give up on AJ. It's just, it's like, we can't, there's this energy of, like, even whether or not we're with our person, the next person intended for us, there's still like this energetic balance of like push-pull or coming and going. Like one of us is working on something, one of us is holding back. The other one, and there's still all this, it can be counterbalanced, it can be fluid, you could be moving in the same direction at the same time, you just haven't crossed paths. But there's a relationship that's tangible, and yours is keep living your life until his, interesting, they said footprints, until his footprints catch up to yours. That's what it feels like. So it feels like there will be a reconnection. It's just there's stuff to go through first, okay? All right, let me know how that helped, Hannah. You've never seen it. You can't walk. That's interesting. You can't walk. They specifically told me footprints. Huh. Interesting. That, like, they were very specific on that, because it almost said path, like his path crossed yours. And they're like, no, say footprints. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Let me know how it helped. Hi, Chrissy, Brianna, Nicole. Here we are. Heather Kelly from Utah. Same here. Utah. Jennifer Hammond. Oh, I wanted to read Sue's comment. You work in place with multiple departments, and you're at a place where things are being measured as far as production. Validating that. You felt it. Good. Okay. Run with it. Take that energy. Do something with it. Okay? Love it. You're in Pennsylvania. Okay. All right. Thanks for being here. Christy, Heather, Jennifer. Rhoda. Hey, girl. Yes. Can absolutely pull a card for you. Jennifer. Should you keep the connection or move on? Jennifer. While we wait for Jennifer's card to fall, I am taking donations for readings tonight. So if this has been helpful to you, my Cashapp and all the things is in the description. It's much appreciated. It goes a long way. Jennifer Hammond on Facebook. Whoa, that felt twirly. Okay. This is my goddess deck. Yeah, it feels really twirly, like floaty, like when your glass of wine just kicks in, or you're slightly dizzy from like spinning on a merry-go-round, or you've been dancing and spun too many times. Let's see. Spirit, what does that mean for Jennifer? Okay. This is the goddess Mama Kocha of water. Whoa. Okay, now we have, I never know how to say her name. It's Japanese. Uzumi? Something like that. She's the goddess of humor. You need to play in water more. Because I'm seeing you in a pool, splashing, building little structures in a creek or river from the rocks, sand castles, bubble baths. Like, you need to play more with what you can do with water. I'm even seeing like those little kid experiments where you can buy glitter and dye and you like mix it with the right amount of soap and it makes like a bubbly jar thing. Whoa. And then we have Goddess Benzaiten of Beauty. Yes, we are still here, alive and kicking. There we go. It's gonna make something about the energy and all of that. is going to bring a lot more beauty in your life. Beauty that you feel. Like when you look at tiny, inconsequential things and you find beauty in it because you took the time, like that phrase, stop and smell the roses, but it's how you do fun things with water. Do that more. Give it a try. Have an experiment. Do something like every day for a week and then come message me and tell me how it went. That is really interesting. It feels like they don't even want to address your question about keeping your connection or moving on. It feels like they just want you to do this right now. Like it's gonna answer that question for you somehow. Weird. Interesting. Now I need to know. Oh, let me know how that helped. That was different. Oh my word. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, hearts and hands is great. Good. Thanks for the follow. Nicole on TikTok, you need advice if you should move on or hold on to Andy. Andy. Nicole. Well, 10 of Cups for Nicole on the bottom. When I was shuffling, I was seeing Andy Williams from the old Andy Williams show. Is it Andy Williams show? Like from the 50s. Then I saw Andy from Toy Story. But then I was seeing like candy, like Kit Kat specifically for some reason. It feels like he's worth holding on to because it's his energy of a place. So the Andy Williams show was a place where a lot of famous like singers and performers got their start when they were kids. Like the Jackson 5, I think, and maybe even Shirley Temple. Anyway, but then Andy from Toy Story, it's like Bo never let go of him. Even Jesse never walked away from, like, and they were still worked out, even when he was, like, the douche of the story for a minute. And then you had the 10 of Cups on the bottom, like, and nothing has even fallen, so it feels very promising. Like, even though there may be ups and downs, it's a great, I'm hearing, like, starting place, sounding board, springboard. Yeah, it feels like he's worth keeping. Let me split it. Let me split this and we have the King of Pentacles reverse. Just make sure you don't mix money right now or make like financial purchases together that are big, like a car or an apartment or even furniture. Like don't mix your money. Yeah, okay. That's what came through. Let me know how it helps, Nicole. Let's see. Terry Gilbert. I know your name. Thank you. I don't know what all the little stickers and stuff are or what they do or what they mean. I'm still new. Bailey Ricard. Bailey Ricard. Yeah, I'll do a legal question. All right. Heart Puff. Let's see. Sorry. Chrissy, Celine. Sometimes they just fly by so fast that I don't see them, like Chrissy, but I do the best I can. Okay. Grace! Yes. Always will pull for Grace. Going to court for DVO. I thought it was all finalized, dear. Damn. DVO hearing. How to get through it. DVO. Does that mean domestic violence order? DVO. That might be called something different, like in Australia versus here, because what does DVO stand for? Linda. Hi, Linda. Is this totally separate from like the custody and divorce decree? Because I thought you said that was like all done. Is this the like a protective order? Domestic violence order. So like okay. Damn. Okay. Got it. Grace. Well, it feels like the hardest part is over. Oh, man. Grace. Your DVO. Oh. Okay, we have 5 of Cups. Reverse for Grace. He may have charges. I see. Well, with the 5 of Cups reversed on the bottom, you're coming from a place of, oh my word, I can breathe a little bit. The dismalness is over. And now we have the 7 of Swords, reverse. It feels like you won't have to fight so hard as you were before. You won't have to exert so much energy no matter what the outcome is. It feels like you'll just be able to, like it feels like just the hard part's done. Everything you've done until now, or whatever your lawyers already put in the paperwork, or, yeah, now we have 7 of Cups, reverse, like, it feels like you don't have to worry about making the right choice. You don't have to worry about figuring out all the details, because that glass, okay. One thing I like about this deck, on this card, this is the Line Strider Tarot. I don't know if you see that. She, like these pieces up here above her head are glass. And I like this one because it refers to shattering of a glass ceiling. And it's in reverse, so it feels like you've already shattered that glass ceiling. You've already yeah. We have the Star in reverse. But they don't want you to feel hopeless. They don't want you to feel like, okay, what if he gets away with all of the stuff he did still? They don't want you to dwell on that. I know. Strength reverse. They know you feel like, oh my word, I haven't even recovered from everything that already happened. What if this is just another shit show? Right? Because hearings are shit shows. Oh, I don't know for you. It sounds like they work out really great down there, actually, since we've been talking, past 6 months or whatever. Like, anyway, tangent. And now we have the Hermit reverse. Yeah, you don't have to hide a thing. You don't have to. Don't worry about yeah, the hard part's already done. You don't have to feel like you're, there's nothing to worry about, dear. Just let your hope, so it was reversed, just let your hope turn this back upright, because this deck also reminds me of the analogy, like, it doesn't matter where you're oriented in space. If you're looking at a star, there's no top, bottom, left or right, front, back. No matter where you are in orientation to it, it's a star. And so there's always hope. It doesn't matter if you feel upside down. It's fine. It's fine. That's what it feels like, dear. I know. I'm right there with ya. Appreciate you so much, too. Yes. Hard part's done. Perfect. Thank you for asking. It helps keep me up to date on you. Even though it's none of my business. All right. Okay. Chrissy on TikTok. Christina. Is Abdullah genuinely interested in me? Is a reason he's acting different? Chrissy. They're giving me this like blank in my mind. Hang on, let's see. Oh. Chrissy. All right, I'm seeing a teaspoon in my mind. And seeing Mary Poppins again. She popped up earlier, but the original Julie Andrews Mary Poppins, where she has to give the kids medicine at bedtime, and she's got those giant spoons, but oh, it's just a teaspoon. It's like, what the fuck ever? It's a giant spoon. Okay, Spirit, what does this mean for Christina with Abdullah? Abdullah? All right, we have the Saturn card of truth, and then we have the third house of messages. The way he is responding to you right now, or acting, you said he's acting differently. He's showing you the real side of him. And it feels like he's trying to convince you of one thing when you can clearly see he's acting a different way. And then we have the fifth house of creativity. That one popped up earlier too. He's testing you. He's trying to see how much he can get past you. It feels like the question of if he's interested in you is the wrong kind of question, because even an asshole is interested in someone they can toy with. A true loving partner is interested in their person as well. Like, interested is the wrong word. It feels sneaky, like he's trying to mess with you, and he's showing you a true side of himself. That's what it feels like, dear. All right, let me know how that helped. I am taking donations tonight, you guys. Cashapp and the things are in my descriptions. Every little bit goes a long way, and I do appreciate it. Okay, Rhoda. I said I would do Linda next. Linda Callahan. Are you still here, dear? It's only 9:30 p.m. for you, so I imagine you're still awake. Linda Callahan. What is a question you would like, Linda? And while I wait for that, I'll do Rhoda. Yes, dear. Rhoda on YouTube. Okay. Rhoda, take a deep breath, dear. All right, Linda. Yes, you're next. If you have a specific question, let me know. Rhoda. I know there's always a delay over here too. I don't know why, but thanks for your patience. Okay. Rhoda. And let me say too, I forgot to say this earlier. Anytime you guys are watching, oh my word, I'm blending words here. Watching a reading or a channeler, if a message specifically, if they're not specifically talking, if I'm not specifically talking directly to you, that does not mean that the message coming through is never for you. If it resonates, if it rings true and you can't not keep listening, it absolutely can be for you. We have all of this energy combined from 3 places here, all across the planet, and messages that Spirit wants to send can come through other people for you too. So take that to heart, be open and receptive, and know that that is absolutely always a possibility when we are from a centered, loving place to receive. Okay. All right. Rhoda, we have, so this fell reverse, but I'll show you upright. Turkey, Spirit. Love this big, beautiful bird that I don't think tastes very good. But it says, give with gratitude and grace, and it fell reverse. Rhoda. Whoa, okay. All right, now we've also got Wolf Spirit. I love these paintings, actually. These are like all hand painted. It's crazy. It says, turn knowledge into wisdom, and then this one too fell reverse, but I'll show you upright. We have Swan Spirit. That one's gorgeous. And it looks like a heart. Time for a deep dive, it says. So, Rhoda. The thing that you're really experienced with, the stuff that you want your kids and your grandkids to grow up knowing and living, that you believe in and know is a beautiful truth for yourself, Rhoda, that wisdom, those truths that you want to impart, you've got to start talking about it. You got to go deeper with your kids. Without expecting them to have full immense gratitude for it yet. They want to hear your stories. They want to learn more. Okay, now they're showing me, there's a book, maybe you guys over here can help me, in TikTok shop. I've been seeing it in my feed. There's these books, one's for a mother, one's for a father, where it has full of all these questions that where you're supposed to give it to your mother before she passes away, and have her answer all the questions in the book, and it's supposed to like capture all these memories or all of these fantastic things about your mother that you may never have thought to ask, or about how they grew up and stuff. Anyway, they're showing that in my mind, Rhoda, like, maybe get that book. I don't even know what it's called. Do you guys know what those are called? I'm seeing them like all the time over here. Yeah, Robin's seen them. Oh, search that. If you can't find it, send me a message and I'll try to help you find it. You need to start going deep with them. Or maybe put everything in a book or a journal, and when the kids come over, or I don't know if you have kids, grandkids, but it feels very posterity-like. Sit them down. The holidays are here. Sit them down, share a story at dinner time, and like go deep. Go deep with them. Yeah, because you have lots to talk about that they need to hear. That's what's coming through, dear. Okay. You can get it. Grace says you can get the books on Temu, whatever, however you spell that. I'm sure there's more than one kind. Like, they're just kind of really popular right now. Love it. Okay, yeah. Let me know how it works out. You have 4 kids. I have 4 kids. Awesome. Linda Callahan, coming back to you, dear. Is your girlfriend going to come over to your house soon? Oh. That's interesting. Let's see. I saw like someone outside of a house. I haven't even connected to you yet. Hang on. Linda. Oh, yeah, like nighttime outside of the house. Like in the movies when someone is like sneaking up on a house because they want to watch from outside and they're like in the bushes, but they're really only like 10 feet away. That person, it's like they're trying to get closer to the house, but they still want to be sneaky and not be seen, but there's like something preventing them from, there's like a barrier. It's odd. It feels, like when little kids want to toilet paper the house, but they don't want to be caught. So there's this, I don't know, should I? I don't know, should I? Like, back and forth energy. And then we have the 6 of Swords on the bottom. It feels like she's trying, Linda. It's like, but something ain't working. Let's see. Maybe it was just, oh, there we go. All right, now we have the 6 of Pentacles reverse. It feels like she's trying to decide if she's gonna be mean about something or not. Like she's upset, but something's making her hold back. Spirit, what is this? And then they wanted me to pull this one. What's going on with Linda's girlfriend? Now we have the full moon in Scorpio, and it says time to really release negativity. Like she's got to... It feels like she's being prevented to not go to your house. Like all these little excuses pop up because they want her to figure out the crap that's going on in her first before she will or even can. Yeah. It feels kind of backstabby, but wanting to still be in your life. And so she's like conflicted, and so they're making her work on it before, that's what it feels like, dear. That sucks. Okay. Let me know how that helps, Linda. Okay. All right. Thank you for the follow, Dylan. Yes, sir, you can get a reading. This is cool. You're a newbie. No worries. If you have a question or a thing on your mind, area of your life that you want a little help with, drop it in the comments. Or if you're open, whatever comes through, comes through. Olivia Jackson. Are you currently pregnant? Olivia Jackson. What can we tell Olivia about her possible pregnancy? All right, they want me to tell you that on the bottom of the deck, it was the Eight of Swords reverse, but it feels like are you conflicted about even being pregnant at all? Like, either way, the answer is going to be a downer. But then we have the High Priestess. No matter what, they don't want you to feel like being pregnant or being a mother or giving birth is necessary for being the fullest version of who you are. It's not a measure of your value. It's beautiful. It's a gift. It's not a necessity. All right, they want me to pull a goddess card too, Olivia. Whoa. Okay, just one, please, Spirit. All right. Oh, man. Okay, now we have the goddess Hecate of the in-between. Whether you're in the in-between right now because you don't know if you're pregnant or not. That 2-week window is a really long wait, huh? It feels like you need to sit with it. You really just need to allow how you feel about it, whether or not you are, and trust that whatever is going on, there's a waiting period for a reason. Damn. That's what they're telling me, Olivia. Okay. All right. But yeah, I get it. I have 4 kids. That window is a god-awful wait. Yeah. Perfect. Sue Slattery from Australia. I love my Aussies. First time here. Come back every single Monday night for the rest of the year. Well, for you, it's Tuesday afternoon, right? 2 p.m. or something for you. For me, it's Monday night, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Grace, okay, Olivia. Grace said get the first response pregnancy test. The one that has, it's blue. And they say, oh, detected 5 days earlier. Get that one. Aussie. 3:45 p.m. there for you. Okay. Gotcha. Late afternoon. Love it. Okay. Dylan, did you put a question down? Yeah, you can do it open. Absolutely, we can do it open. Let's do that, Dylan. Dylan Patrick McLeod. McLeod. Is that how you say that? Yes. Whatever comes through will come through. Okay, I didn't even shuffle, Dylan. And we have the 6 of Wands popped up. I love that card. Oh, so that's a beautiful start. This deck has lots of words, so let's read it. It says victory, public recognition, progress, self-confidence, rewards, good news, good fortune, achievement, promotion. And now we have the 10 of Cups has popped up for Dylan. We've seen this 3-4 times tonight, haven't we? This is good. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, Inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family, contentment. Dylan. It feels very businessy. Like, I don't know what your career is, but it feels like high-end business, entrepreneur, VIP kind of guy with button-up shirts, suit and tie to work all the time, making deals, growing the business, in a good car because you earned it. It feels very like I'm hearing fabulous. Like you've done a damn good job. And if you're not seeing those kind of results yet, even metaphorically, with however they align for you, like you will. It's you didn't work your way up the ladder. It feels like you didn't work your way up the ladder traditionally, because it's not like a typical job. You didn't build yourself off the backs of others, like a network marketing company. Or it feels like you did it all on your own. And like you should be proud of yourself. And it's time you absolutely can take a break. I'm seeing you like drive in the car and check your watch. Like, oh, should I be done for the day? Should I make that last sales call? Should I go to that last meeting? No, like, I heard revel in it. Like, whatever's going on is good. With work, money, business, whatever your thing is. Yeah. 10 of Wands reversed. Like, you have nothing to worry about. Like, the hard work is done. So be careful to not let it burn you out, because you're already there. You're already there. You've made it. That's what came through, Dylan. Let me know how that helped. Okay. Love it. 3 p.m. Tuesday for you Aussies down there. Heather Kelly. Yes. Heather Kelly on Facebook. Guys, I'm getting cold. I turned my furnace off so the fan wouldn't blow freaking loud. Let me get my jacket. Where is it? Oh. Alright, I want a different one, but this was the closest one. Okay. Well, thanks, Sue. I appreciate that. Heather Kelly. All right. Heather Kelly. Okay, take a deep breath, dear. Oh, man, I keep seeing pie. Seeing pie again for like the third time tonight. Heather Kelly. What does Heather need to know? All right. This is the card of third astrological house for messages and guidance. Kelly, you're starting to come into a greater ability to like maximize your intuition or discern what guidance is for you or not. Differentiate between spirit and your ego, or your brain patterns that won't serve you versus what your heart is trying to tell you. Like, you're starting to get really good at that. And yes, and then we have the card of Yod, destiny. A Yod is just a formation in the stars. Don't worry about it. But it means oh my word. Okay. I'm seeing you up in somewhere out up in the galaxy, up in the cosmos, lit up like white, energetic, angel, highest self, galactic being. Let's call it that. And you have like a little staff, kind of like a wand with a star on it, and you're like, I heard pew pew. You're like sending beams of light down to different areas across the cosmos. It feels like you have a gift that's waking up. Spirit, tell me more about this. This is really interesting. You, Heather, you have like a spiritual gift. All right, and now we have the 4th house in astrology, all about like roots and past. Yeah. Okay. You have give me this one. You have a spiritual ability to like send messages through light long distances in a unique way. This is different than, communication, the goddess Iris of communication and the goddess Maya of illusion. It's not even focusing there. But Iris was reverse, but that's okay. So what's that theory? I don't know what it's called in physics, quantum physics, where a molecule somewhere in the universe, if it's connected to another molecule light years away, they can both still influence each other simultaneously. You, as in energy is always connected through all of existence that way, but your ability to send connections or communications through light is very focused and different, like a laser. You just haven't quite, you're coming into it. Like you're uncovering, you're stepping out of the matrix that is your mind. You're stepping out of that and more into understanding how to use it, or you will soon. It's like telepathy, but with light. That's cool. And you're going to use it as a form of like protection for others too. Because I'm seeing that, I don't know what it is. That movie, like before movies, when you see the stupid production pictures that made the movie, and there's the one of the woman holding like, she's kind of like Statue of Liberty, but she's holding like the torch. But there's one spin-off of it where she actually like takes her torch and fights off a few guys and then stands back up in her place. Like, have you seen that? I don't even know what it's called. Paramount Pictures? Something. You also use your... Weird. You also use this gift for protection in a way. That's cool. Start exploring that. Ask your guides about it. Meditate on it. A lot of the time, our own spiritual gift, like, we don't even know how we do it. We just have it. But then the awareness of it starts to help birth it more and more and more. So that's cool. That's interesting. Apple pie. Yeah, I know. Freaking desserts tonight. Okay, let me scroll over here. Whoa. Mary Jane, will you and Jacob be in a relationship next year? Yeah, you're welcome, Dylan. Appreciate it. I'm taking donations if you found that was helpful. My Cashapp is up there in my name thingy, whatever, description. Mary Jane. Mary Jane on TikTok. Guys, I don't know. Oh, it's almost 11. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Mary Jane, will Jacob and you be in a relationship next year? That's very specific. Okay, Mary Jane, I saw The Princess and the Frog. I don't remember how the Disney cartoon one turns out, but I'm remembering they're showing me the version of the story where the frog didn't want to become a prince. And then we have the tower. It doesn't feel like it, Mary Jane. Like it would only be something that might blow up in your face. Now we have the Three of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you can only go so far with, what was his name? Jacob. It's not meant to go far. Like there's a breaking point, and I heard breach. There's a breaking point, and you may have already come up to that. If not, you will, because it won't, because Four of Pentacles reverse with a tower, that's like ultimate instability. But Three of Pentacles upright is the beginnings of something that can work. But flanked on both sides with those other two, no, it doesn't feel promising, dear. Let me know how that helped. My screen just went dark. I love how, nope, we're still alive. Okay. All right. Let me do one more. Heather Kelly, you lost your husband a year ago and you felt lost. That was refreshing. Okay, I'm glad it was helpful. You're welcome. Angela Lau. Angela H. Lau. Let's see. Angela Lau. What does Angela need to know? Angela, we have the Four of Cups reverse. Oh, and I saw that scene from The Ring. Oh, when the mom unalives the daughter and puts her body in the well. And just before that, it was a feeling of like a little girl happy, eating a sucker, swinging on a swing, but then like falling headfirst into the water. Okay, Spirit, what does this mean for Angela? Okay, now I'm feeling emotional, like there's someone in your past or someone in your family line that maybe it was a little girl, died tragically or something awful happened. Whatever it was, they don't want you to feel sad about it anymore. They don't want, the energy doesn't need to be carried through the family anymore. Even if nobody was aware of it, the energy was still there. Okay, now I can breathe again. Now I feel like I can breathe again. Like she just this acknowledgement, like right now, feels like what she needed. Someone to just hear it. I think about once a month in all the readings that I do, there's a generational story of someone's story that comes through that just needed to be told or heard so that it can be released. And I swear it happens at least like once a month, if not more. Okay, Spirit, is there anything more that Angela needs to know, or how? Anything else about this situation? She's okay. She's happy wherever she's at now because she's still in that inner child, young little happy-go-lucky spirit. And now instead of a sucker, she's eating those candy necklaces. And she's just happy as a clam. Because now it's like a symbol of like one piece of candy versus like 100 right here on a necklace. She's like, she loves it. She's okay. She's fine. She doesn't want anyone to, like, the energy is good. And now I'm just seeing daisies, flowers. So it's all good. Yeah. That's what came through, dear. Angela, let me know how that helped. Okay, one more over here. And then I will pull something for everyone. So stay tuned. That's how I like to close it off. Let's see. Christina, will you get out of debt in 3 months? Christina on TikTok. Will you get out of debt in 3 months? Hello. Lyran, 85. Okay, Christina. I'm seeing pie again. That's the theme tonight. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom for Christina. I saw a pie. For some reason, you gotta know it's pumpkin. But like, as soon as it got dished up, like all the slices were pulled away. And like the mom that slaved away and cooked it and cut it up and dished it up is like flabbergasted because she's like, I don't even get a damn piece. Because everyone just took it. That's what it feels like. So, Spirit, what does this have to do with Christina getting out of debt in 3 months? We have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom, which is a good sign because that means incoming increase. Like a little bit of winning something, or like a refund you didn't know about. Like, yeah, now we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, now I'm seeing the mom with the pie pan. She literally like is scraping the pan to enjoy. Like, fine, this is how it is. I'm gonna make do with this, and I'm gonna scrape the crust and lick the edges, and I'm gonna enjoy it because this is what I got. And that is like the pivot point to enjoying the fruits of her labor. And Ace of Cups here is like big, beautiful, free-flowing start of like a dam breaking to things feeling good. So when it comes to your getting out of debt, you're flowing in the right direction, you've taken the right perspective, no matter what your appearances are with your money, finances, debt, you're in the right energy, you're in the right flow, you have love, compassion for yourself. If not, you know now to do so. And yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're applying the right thinking, strategies, tactics, like, and it feels like it's gonna work out just fine. Like, you're going the right direction. You're not being selfish about it. It's all good. Feels like the timeline isn't as important as the flow. Okay? All right. Love it. All right. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, everyone. This is a card for the entire group, anyone watching. And if you're watching the replay later, like #replay, you're welcome, Christina. If this has been helpful to you at all tonight, in my descriptions, I have my Cashapp, Venmo. Donations are greatly appreciated. You can book a full private reading with me at the link in my bio. So that is available. I also go live every Monday night until the end of the year. That's the plan. Anyway, whoa, okay, not 7. Spirit, can we have just 1 or 2? So I will be back. If I didn't get to your question, there we go, just 1. You can always message me or leave a comment on a video, and I will answer it. Okay. Everyone, we have the new moon in Libra. It says a new romantic cycle begins, and we have the scales perfectly balanced. There's a new moon this Friday, but I believe it's a new moon in Taurus. I'm not positive. I'd have to check. It doesn't really matter. But whatever you celebrate this week we have a new moon, Halloween, Samhain, Day of the Dead. Any other national holidays I'm missing or significant days? We're in Scorpio season now. Whatever you are celebrating right now with springtime in Australia or fall harvest in the northern hemisphere, you need to, okay, I'm seeing everyone like gently tip the scales. Like if you lined up everything you value, everything you love, all your blessings, prosperity, harvest, abundance, and you put it on a scale, we're all like gently tipping it the way we want the scale to go. And it's away from what we don't want. Okay, now we have the 3rd quarter moon where it says adjustments are required. There's still a little bit to tweak, but it feels like whatever the new balanced, loving energy that we're coming into, all we've got to do is celebrate whatever we want to celebrate this week when it comes to changing seasons, whatever abundance we have around us, whatever makes us feel prosperous, whatever relationships or connections help us feel lighter, happier, and just gently guiding that energy forward to how we don't even have to make it go one direction. It's just really just letting ourselves be in it. Okay, North Node, step out of your comfort zone. So do something new this week in these areas. This isn't like out of your comfort zone. Like, okay, you have to force yourself to change and deny who you really are. No, this is stepping out of your comfort zone. Like, okay, all right, I'm going to give myself enough self-love to do that thing that like excites and scares me a little bit this week. That's getting out of your comfort zone. Or picking back up the positive reinforcement habit that you had once a blue moon ago that maybe you fell out of. That's fine. I'll be the first to raise my hand. I've done that. So step out of your comfort zone a little bit to incorporate that. Do it again to bring it back in to support yourself. So this new beautiful romantic cycle can flourish faster. That was for everybody. Let me know how that helped, okay? All right, you guys can always message me on any platform except YouTube. They don't have messaging. And I will get back to you. We'll go again live again next Monday night. Actually, I take it back. You're all invited on Facebook and TikTok. I'm going to try to go live. Oh, I don't know. I might have to change it now again this week with schedule. Midweek sometime, Wednesday or Thursday evenings, to have conversations around how do you incorporate your spiritual practice into your everyday life and teach it to your kids. How do you move through your journey in this matrix of a world and still feel like it's worth it? How do you get your questions answered? How do you learn to listen to your guides? How do you discern between what messages are for you or not? How do you help your family grow while you're trying to figure it all out too? Anyway, so that's just, I'm going to start doing those. At least once a week. So I invite you to join me on those. No worries if not. Go with what resonates. And for sure, I'll see you guys soon. I'll talk to you later.